Once upon a time in a small village nestled among the rolling hills of Nigeria, there lived a young orphan boy named Emeka. Emeka's life was filled with sorrow and hardship from a very young age. His father fell in love with a woman from the nearby village and had kept their affair a secret from his wife. Tragedy struck when his father fell ill with a mysterious disease and passed away, leaving Emeka and his mother heartbroken and destitute. As if losing his father wasn't enough, a few years later, Oledo fell sick as well. Despite Emeka's best effort to care for her, she too succumbed to illness, leaving the poor boy all alone in the world. With no family to turn to, Emeka's uncle, Ikechukwu, a wealthy businessman from the city, took him under his wing and brought him to the bustling metropolis to serve as his apprentice. Life in the city was harsh and unforgiving for Emeka. He toiled day in, day out, working long hours and enduring the harsh words of his master's wife. But Emeka was a resilient young man, determined to make something of himself despite his circumstances. However, when he turned 19, his world was turned upside down once again. His master's wife began making unwanted advances towards him, hoping to entice the young boy with promises of wealth and power. But Emeka was a heart filled with integrity and strong sense of right and wrong, firmly declined her advances. Enraged by his rejection, the woman concocted a sinister plan to destroy Emeka's life. One fateful night, she accused Emeka of a crime he did not commit. She claimed that Emeka had raped her. With no one to believe his innocence, Emeka was wrongfully accused and thrown into prison. His dreams shattered and his hope extinguished. For 8 years, Emeka languished in the dark confines of the prison, his spirit broken and his faith in humanity all but lost. But just when he thought all hope was lost, a ray of hope shone through the darkness. A good Samaritan, a kind-hearted lawyer named Chika, took an interest in Emeka's case and fought tirelessly to prove his innocence. With her unwavering dedication and determination, she finally succeeded in securing Emeka's release from prison. Emeka, now a free man, once more vowed to never again let himself be used and manipulated by those with malevolent intentions. With a newfound sense of purpose and determination, he forced his way back to school, determined to make something of himself and turn his life around. Years passed and Emeka's hard work and perseverance paid off. He graduated at the top of his class and went out to become a successful lawyer, fighting for justice and equality for those who had been wronged just like he had been. Meanwhile, words of Emeka's triumph spread far and wide, reaching even the ears of his former master and his deceitful wife. Consumed with guilt and fear of retribution, the woman confessed to her husband, seeking forgiveness for the crime she had committed. In a desperate bid to escape the consequences of her actions, the woman attempted to flee the city, only to meet a tragic end. As she tried to cross the highway, she was struck by a speeding car and died instantly, her actions catching up to her in the most unexpected and final way. Devastated by the turns of events, Ikechukwu fell to his knees, overcome with remorse and regrets for the part he had played in Emeka's life. But Emeka, with a heart full of forgiveness and compassion, extended his hands to his uncle and forgave him, knowing that holding on to anger and bitterness would only poison his own soul. And as fate would have it, the Good Samaritan who had bailed Emeka out of prison turned out to be his neighbor from the days when he was still serving his master. Over time, their friendship blossomed into something more, and they found solace and love in each other's arms. Emeka's story, one filled with sorrow and despair, had now come full circle, ending on a note of hope and happiness. With a bright future ahead of him and a loving partner by his side, Emeka knew that no matter what trials and tribulations come his way, he will always emerge stronger, wiser, and filled with the knowledge that love and forgiveness would always triumph in the end. And so, the young orphan boy from the village, who had endured so much pain and suffering from his place in the world, his heart full of joy and gratitude for the second chance he had been given.